Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Taurus season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, let's tap into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to Team Taurus. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solar return here, okay? Oh, it's time for somebody to be honest, okay? Somebody's freaking out. Could be dealing with the King of Wands. One thing's for sure, it's a preacher that's having a major tower moment right now, okay? It's a crisis. It's an upheaval going on in this person's environment here, immediate environment here. They're getting exposed when it comes to their finances here, okay? I'm hearing something about leverage, something about, their faulty business practices surrounding finances here. Like something could be, this could involve taxes. There's something about like cooking the books here, okay? Using maybe their title to get over or fly below the radar is kind of what I'm getting. But I'm also getting, there's something about a loan that this person got here, okay? A payout that they got. Some way, somehow it was built on false pretenses. Something was fraudulent, okay? Yeah, so they're getting exposed for that. They're also getting exposed, again, something ties back to their connections, to the system here. This could be to the courts, to the justice system. This person, there's something about a mother or a child's mother that was connected to this religious figure. Keep in mind, this could be, this religious figure could be a masculine or feminine energy. It's something about their connections that ties back to, this preacher. Someone used this preacher's connections to push through some type of false allegations of child abuse here. That's what I'm getting, okay? Yeah. And there's an investigation into this here. I feel like intuitively here, there has been an investigation here for quite some time, all right? So let's see what's going on. The Sun card came out twice, okay? Somebody is exposed from the rooter to the tutor. A hit dog hollers. Devils versus the willfully ignorant here. Sheep herd mentality. So let's see what else is going on, honey. Okay, I definitely feel like the preacher had the inside connection here. And they're tied. I don't know if they were having extramarital affairs with somebody's child's mother. Yeah, that's a confirmation. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, okay. Also, I'm getting... somebody could have gotten sick here, okay? Somebody could have gotten sick from a child's mother, from a mother figure, okay? And there's something going on. Like there's a child's mother, there's a Jezebel energy. She sleeps with everyone, okay? Somebody has slept with the preacher, the pastor, a lawyer, a cop. She sleeps with everybody and they're all sick. Okay, that's another message that's coming out here. But let's see what else they want to say about this situation. It says honesty and be yourself. So maybe this is what this person is called to do at this time. Okay, be themselves. Yeah, because they're caught up. You have inspiration in the background. Somebody thought this was a good idea. Okay. I don't know if this child's mother or a mother figure, because prior to me cutting on the camera, I had mother, aunt, and sister in the reverse. Okay, so take it how it resonates. A feminine energy in your family or somebody else's. I was picking up in-laws for somebody, okay? So I don't know if they attempted to push some type of false claims of abuse towards you. And it's giving me the energy of railroad, okay? Because with the inside connection, it's almost as if like trying to stack a file without you even knowing what the hell is going on, okay? Behind the Sun card, I have social worker. And, I just did a reading about this damn social worker the other day, okay? It was you against the world, collective. A smear campaign, okay? So they got, whoever this is, the ringleader, they got a bunch of people in different professions to come against you, to stack the cards against you. That way you can win, okay? Yeah. You look like the worst person in the world. Child. They're in regret. They're in regret. What the hell? What in the hell? Yeah, because you're being yourself. You're confident. I don't know if somebody thought that you were being fake. Okay. Maybe they said that's what the narrative was in the background here. Oh, that's not who they are. They're being fake. So maybe they were watching, expecting sooner or later for the mask to come off. Okay, the real you to pop up, which is strange because for some of you guys, this narrative, it's like a cloud of negativity that was placed upon you. It was coming from this person or this way. Okay, it's like something didn't even go with your history or your background. It's weird, but you know, people will believe anything, especially when they're sleeping with somebody. This person is getting exposed for all types of shit. This preacher, what? I'm hearing aid and abetted. I'm also getting something about, geez, somebody was kissing ass in the past and they feel like a fool. Okay. Somebody could even feel like a fool for trying to appease a mother figure here. Okay. I don't know if it's something about a circle or a family name, like they felt like they were doing their big one. You know, trading favors or putting a word in. Okay, something like that, honey. Security, confidence. Be careful not to be drawn into a false sense of security. Security begins only when trust has been established. So somebody was confident here that someone could get the job done is what I'm getting. Okay, a false sense of security. They also felt like somebody had their back. And I feel like it had a lot to do with this inside connection here. Okay? Child? What is going on? Yeah. So this preacher, this mom as well, they felt like because they had this connection into some sort of court, banking system, justice system, that they were good. They could push whatever false claims, allegations of abuse towards you, all they wanted. Okay? Like they would get the stamp of approval is what I'm hearing. Child. And somebody is having an epiphany about that. Somebody also didn't, this preacher, I guess, didn't recognize that they were dealing with like a cursed bloodline here. Okay. Yeah. So we have empowered. Oh, so somebody's having an epiphany as to why somebody felt so confident and so empowered doing this here. It was all about their connections, okay? Because I feel like in regards to trying to push this over on you, the dots never connected, but they didn't care. They didn't care. They felt like connections and titles would rule the day. So, AKA, it didn't matter if there was no real proof or evidence here, okay? I feel like this is a case that was like, push behind your back from beginning to end. It's something about making you look bad on paper, okay? I don't know. Yeah, so someone here with that epiphany, I don't know who this is, but it's like, oh, it makes sense. It makes sense. Because maybe they were looking at something, you know, from the front end or maybe even from the back end, and they're saying, okay, well, why? Okay, I get that. Okay, you're mad at this person. You're jealous. You're bitter. And you want to lie. People lie, okay? But something was risky. Okay, something was risky because, you know, in a real case, things are investigated. So why would you be so confident as to go this far knowing damn well you were lying? It had everything to do with somebody's connection. Okay, yeah, everything. You survived this, honey. You are a survivor. 9/11. Direction. Okay. Strength. Yes, you survived because of your strength. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually here, okay? Yeah, somebody wants to know where are you going with this? It landed on defamation of character, honey. Direction. Like, where is this supposed to go? Okay? So somebody is investigating. I feel like they were trying to figure out the motive, the end game, okay? It says, stop, take a moment, catch your breath, but most of all, don't panic. Look around and try to regain your bearings. Trust yourself, your life compass will never lead you wrong. In the end, you always find your way. So a few messages with that. Somebody had to take a step back and say, okay, well, what is going on here? Okay. I feel like in the beginning, it was you. Okay. Because even if somebody never approached you with this situation, you could have picked up on it intuitively here, or you just felt the energy. Okay. Something was off. All right. But I feel like whoever was investigating this, they really had to take a step back. Okay. Also, this defamation of character was supposed to change your destiny. They did this to change your path. Confirmation. It had everything to do with you being on the receiving end, most likely of some blessings. Okay. Most likely it has something to do with finances here. They wanted to change the entire course of your life. Okay. By speaking on you, projecting on you with ill will. So this is getting exposed, and a preacher is having a tower moment, okay? They could be finding out that they're sick as well. Well, that's how the cookie crumbles. Somebody is leaving somebody high and dry. Somebody is freaking out. Okay, you got a King of Wands and a King of Cups that's freaking out, honey. Okay, so men, excuse me. Somebody feels like they're climbing up the walls here. Okay, they feel isolated. They feel cornered. I don't know. I'm hearing expose. What is that about? They feel trapped. Somebody feels like they can't get out of something here. They feel trapped with their own illusions. Okay, so that's what's going on. People feel trapped with their own damn illusions here. This was supposed to stick onto you like glue. Okay, you left these people with this funky ass energy here. Okay. Yeah, look at this, the Hierophant. This is the preacher with all these damn illusions. This is a teacher as well. You know, when you talk about the Hierophant energy, could it even been, this could be like the ringleader who was directing and instructing people on how to cause these illusions here. Okay. Somebody could be a drinker as well. Yeah, full energy. They didn't feel no type of ways about it, okay? Interesting. It's like whoever was pushing this agenda, they see these people as foolish, okay, to fall in line. And they're damn near right, okay? I always say before someone comes to lie to us, you know, before they come to us to lie, they have already considered us to be a fool, okay? And that's the energy. Like somebody was sitting back with a smirk on their face as everybody fell in line with the same damn agenda here, okay? 5 of Coins energy. Interesting, okay? They could have caused these illusions here to cause you some type of struggle, some type of lack, okay, with the 5 of Coins energy. Spirit is also saying a lot of these people, that's where they are. And if that's not where they are, that's where they're going. Okay. Yeah. Look at this Emperor energy, honey. Okay. Somebody was making deals, willing and dealing. Oh, so I'm hearing a bet. Damn. There was some type of deal that was made to cause these illusions here. It was a trade-off. Okay. It was a trade-off. 9 of Wands here to block some form of communication here. Okay. To be childish? What the hell? To run with something like a child. Oh, okay, yeah, 2 messages. So somebody made a deal. They caused these illusions, made you out to be the villain, made you out to be the bad person, made you out to be somebody who was not deserving of something that was most likely yours, okay? To justify them blocking an opportunity, some money, some finances, inheritance. Take it how it resonates here, okay? They made a deal. They shook hands on this. While you were in the 9 of Wands energy, this wounded warrior energy, okay? Somebody is talking ish. Yeah, the World card here, okay? Somebody could even been talking ish online here, okay? But something is coming full circle for an investigator. That's what I'm getting. Something's coming full circle. Ciao. What the hell? What in the hell? Private investigator. Interesting. There's somebody's also mad for some of you guys because this is closed. Whatever case they tried to open on you, it closed, and the door closed in their face, and they're talking shit. Like this is done. Yeah. They're not going any further with this situation. Confirmation. Gemini energy is out here, okay? Something about a new partnership, a new relationship here, okay? Damn. Somebody wants you blocked into your old age here, okay? Somebody wanted to block a lover as well. See, this is tying back to the Jezebel energy. That's the center of this shit here, okay? Somebody wanted to block your love life. There was something about a new partnership that was like in your orbit, orbiting around you here, okay? Could be somebody who wanted to work with you. Yeah. So they wanted you to look like a bad parent or just a bad person or something like that, okay? Yeah, it could have been a King of Cups. Somebody didn't want you to have new love. That was like a side clause to, you know, this sacrifice of this Jezebel here, full energy here, okay? Child, what is going on? Somebody wanted you to look like a fool. This could be somebody in your family here, okay? They're saying this person is a fool to do this, okay? They took a leap of faith, talking shit, all right? To a family. This is a family member. All right, let's get a couple more, and then we're gonna switch decks here. So you got this preacher out here. So I guess something, whatever's going on in the current energy is blowing up in their face. This timeline has came out before. Damn, what is this? Not supposed to be in this. Hangman in the reverse, though. I'll take it. Something is topsy-turvy here. Hangman in the reverse. Something was supposed to leave you stagnant here, okay? But it's not happening. Somebody also didn't want someone to see the bigger picture here, okay? Somebody felt like taking a shot on your name would get them unstuck as well. All right. Let's see. Excuse me here. Confirmation. Somebody didn't want to be stuck. So they made you the bad guy. I'm picking up on the X with that as well. With the fool and the defamation of character here. Yeah. Confirmation. I got confirmation of that. So this person wanted to throw you up under the bus to get unstuck. I feel like it has a lot to do with finances. It has a lot to do, if you don't get it, who gets it next? Somebody who felt like they were next in line. Somebody who wanted to take something from you. They could profit from taking something from you. So they threw you up under the bus. Okay. I don't know why I do that. Yeah, didn't want people. See, there's definitely an X. There's an X and there's a bitter third party that's tied up into this situation here. Because the thing is, I don't feel like you were focused on love or relationships or new relationships. You most likely didn't even know that there was somebody interested in you, okay? I don't have a lot of your energy out here, but I feel like you were just going on with your life. All of this was happening behind the scenes. But you got an ex and a third party that was hell-bent. Could be a sister, mother, child's mother. They were hell-bent on you also not getting new love, okay? For some of you guys, I'm not going to lie, I feel like at that time you could care less. Not saying you're guarded towards new love, but I'm just not getting that, I'm not getting that this person had already made themselves known and then like they got cut off. I'm not getting that, okay? Yeah, somebody wanted you isolated so you would be stressed out. You wouldn't have anybody to lean on here, okay? What else is going on? Somebody was, I'm hearing high roller. Okay, this preacher was a high roller. Maybe somebody, yeah, they wanted you lonely, okay? Yeah, they wanted you lonely. Definitely. Digital detox. They wanted people to ghost you, okay? Yeah, so you had an ex that was talking a whole lot of shit here, all right? I don't know who needs to hear that. Yeah, rejection. They wanted everybody to reject you, okay? This could be even past relationships. This could be friendships as well, okay? Relationships in general. Wow, somebody was butthurt, okay? This person was, they wanted vengeance, okay? It's past scorn, it's past bitterness. Like somebody wanted you to suffer, okay? Yeah. They don't want you to be seen as a gift here. Wanted people to reject you, maybe because of your gifts. All right, what else is going on? Help, numbness here, okay? They wanted you to ask them for help, okay? Somebody sorry ass, pathetic ass elf. They wanted, elf, okay. X, they wanted you to ask them for help, okay? Somebody wanted you to be destitute with this help energy, numbness, okay? Maybe they wanted you to crawl back into your shadow. That's what I'm getting. Overload, yeah. So where they're at right now, in the current energy, in the present time, that's where they wanted you, okay? Mimic chess, yeah. They wanted you feeling stuck and stressed out. 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands, with the 9 of Wands energy here, okay? Like they wanted you to break. But this was always temporary. They went after a mimic chess. You know, they did all this for like wealth that dissipates, okay? Like a mirage. This is why they did all this. It's like somebody thought that they were going to be rich, okay? This good. You can have an ex that ain't never had nothing, okay? Like somebody could be like a scrub. Like, 'cause this is crazy. This is like low life energy here. But it makes sense if it's an inheritance involved. But I feel like this person only got a piece, or they were only promised a piece. Malfunction here. Somebody wanted you on the side of the road, okay? Goddamn. Everything going wrong. Everything going wrong. Yeah. Commitment. While they made this commitment here, child, they made a commitment to like make your life hell. That's the truth. So now it seems as though everything's tying back to an ex. I feel like the third party, whoever this ex was humping on, the third party is who had the connection to the preacher. The preacher is who had the connections to whatever institution or system that they were weaponizing against you. Okay? Puppet. Yeah, this person really wanted you to come crawling back here. Okay? Like they felt like this defamation of character was their ace in a hole. Okay? But this is being investigated. Like somebody who damn near tried to blackmail you here with this puppet energy. Trapped in a cycle of consumption and never satisfied. Shallow satisfaction from consumerism is short-lived. Monetary chains hold you back from true happiness here. Spirit is saying this person played the fool for somebody else. Okay? They were being puppeteered to do this. Okay? Like this is somebody who dumped on you. Okay, verbally dumped on you. I don't know if they put their foot out there or they stuck their neck out in regards to actually putting things in black and white. That's why they're coming out as the fool, okay? They use this person as the secret weapon. So they were on a string, okay, Pinocchio. Pinocchio wanted to put you on a string. They wanted you to be Pinocchio Jr., okay? Secret weapon. This was their ace in the hole. What's at the bottom of the deck? Commitment. Yeah, they committed to this. This was all about trying to block an Ace of Pentacles. All these people. This preacher was humping on somebody's child's mother. Okay? And that's the truth. That's why they feel like a fool. Germination. Yeah. Prevents future issues by addressing root causes. Preserves delicate beginnings. Somebody did a lot to stop people from reaching out to you, contacting you. Okay? Every time something was growing for you, they tried to stomp it out. Is what I'm getting. So, you know, instead of, let's say you got a family member that felt like, you know, they wanted to challenge or contest the will. Instead of doing that, you know, they did a bunch of shady shit behind your back. Okay, that's what I'm getting. That was addressing the root issue for them. Stomp you out in regards to communication. Because somebody here, you know, I feel like this person can't measure up to you on paper in black and white. All right. When it comes to being a productive or a law-abiding citizen, they can't measure up to you. So that's why all this shady shit was done behind your back. Okay. This person did a lot. I'm hearing footwork. Yeah. And that was their ace in the hole, stopping communication from coming to you, whether this is mail or people telling you stuff. That's what I'm getting. It was all a big game of isolation here so they could run. We saw the page ones so they could run wild with false claims, allegations, lies, defamation of character, slander. Okay. And then at the same time, they wanted you to crawl back in a hole, you know, and be so destitute. To the point where you got to ask them for help. An abuser, a liar, a cheater, a scammer, a scrub. Okay? This person is trapped. They're trapped. Okay? Twin flame, karmic soulmate. They're trapped. No exit. They did all that. You got two cards here that say trapped. Trapped in a cycle of consumption. Trapped in a situation with no exit or escape. Experiences a perpetual return to the same situations. Trapped in an infinite loop with no escape, engages in a task that never ends. They can't get out of this. Whatever they said out of their mouth, again, for some of you guys, if they put this on paper, they can't get out of it. They're trapped. Okay? They're trapped. Somebody's getting bad news. Chuck? They're getting bad news that somebody doesn't want to work with them here, okay? Or a deal is off. What is this bad news about? What is the bad news about? Spirit said this person is a fool. Because blocking your love life, that lets me know it was personal. It's not just business. It was personal. Okay. Yeah, somebody felt like your safe space was a conflict of interest. That was a problem. You feeling comfortable, okay? Or they wanted to cause conflict for your safe space here. Mercury retrograde, evaluate how you communicate, improving on existing structures. Okay, efficient and effective here, okay? Basically, it's like, what you said, run that back, basically, is what I'm getting, okay? And then, so what's going on is everybody's secrets are getting exposed. Everybody's skeletons are coming out. Again, there's something this preacher did with like a PPP loan or something that they did. They're getting exposed for that, okay? Even, that may have nothing to do with you, but because they got involved, they're getting exposed for that, okay? Somebody could be going to jail, all right? Mercury, it's all about communication. Mercury retrograde here. Somebody's going to have to run back what they said. They're going to have to put their money where their mouth is. Somebody's going to have to come up with some proof. And they don't have any. They don't have any. Because again, you weren't supposed to know about something. They didn't plan for anybody to go behind them and investigate. Okay? It's all about communication. Gemini, Virgo energy with that Mercury. All about communication. Yeah, something they did last year. Somebody could have been laying it on thick. Somebody was communicating about a safe space here, okay? Whether it was your safe space or how they could be safe. Somebody could have been communicating about how they could compromise your safe space. This was a whole plan, plot, plan, strategy. Protection. So somebody is communicating about your protection. Maybe they wanted to compromise your protection. Okay. Girlfriends. Blocked. This could be a sibling of y'all's that y'all blocked, okay? So somebody's friends are having something is malfunctioning here, okay? Malfunction junction. Okay. Girlfriends. What's at the bottom? Spam, okay. Interesting. Somebody could have gotten into a wreck. It could have been drinking. I don't know. Let's see. Church witch. Here it is. They're blocked. They're blocked. So this could have went down in the year 2020, where somebody was running their mouth here. So this was their girlfriend or whatever. Okay, this person is blocked. And when I'm getting with the block energy, like whatever connections that she had, maybe even her old friends, she's blocked. It could be lovers, because again, somebody likes to sleep around. Somebody's like an escort, prostitute type energy. They like to sleep around with big wigs, okay? People with titles, so they could use that as leverage, okay? 2020, something about the year 2020. Yeah, somebody was supporting an earth sign here that was watching you from a fake page or made a fake page, okay? Yeah. This person is getting karma. Saturn retrograde, looking like a whole goddamn clown, okay? Yeah, looking like a whole damn clown. This ex, Saturn retrograde, reality check. Tough love, purposeful realignment. Get your shit together. Somebody is realizing how much of a clown they truly are, okay? Denial, disbelief, refusal of reality here, okay? So this person was denying what they did. That's just not going to work. Somebody could have been denying what they did online. A water sign here, okay? Yeah, something that was unjust and illegal. Interesting. And then you got finances here, okay? Somebody could have got their friends involved, okay? Whether this is a female friends or a masculine's girlfriends or guy friends. Somebody got their friends involved, okay? And some type of financial scam. People could be, that's why they could be blocking this person here. So this person was refusing reality, refusing to deal with reality. And Saturn retrograde is all about a reality check. So it doesn't matter what you're refusing. It is what it is. Guilty by association. Whoever got their friends involved, they're all going down. Okay? They're all going down. Yeah. Okay? Could be a high society, a certain circle or organization that's being ostracized here. Okay? Maybe this is what they wanted to do to you. Something went a little too far. Everybody's taking a hit for this. Last spread. Wow. Venus retrograde here. Blocked. Damn. Yeah, somebody's not getting any more love and support. Okay. Somebody was in a relationship here for finances here with this Venus retrograde energy here. Okay. Now that has been blocked. Yeah, they're not getting, like, I don't know. I feel like this is another connection here. Okay. Everybody was feeding off of somebody's status or wealth here. Yeah, no. There was also a fake page that got blocked. Okay. Ciao. All right, collective. That has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.